I'm glad you're taking this time for yourself, because it's always good to take time for yourself. And a good way to start right now is to follow your breath. Following the breath is a good way to center yourself, to get one-pointed, pointing in a straight direction. And when it's comfortable, go ahead and breathe out. And breathe in. And again, when it's natural and comfortable, let the breath out. Let it flow naturally. And again, go ahead and breathe in. And breathe out naturally. Go ahead and keep doing this on your own. Just watch your breath. And what you'll notice is that you'll begin to get quiet. It's a wonderful way to quiet the mind. And now, as we have our attention turned inward, just go ahead and welcome up any thoughts or feelings that you've been experiencing today. Maybe earlier today, maybe this week. Just welcome them up. Any thoughts, just welcome them. Any feelings, good or not so good, just welcome them. Just welcome them. Any stories, or things you gotta do or gotta think, or things you should do, all your shoulds. Check and see if there's any judgments. Judgments about yourself or judgments about others. Just welcome them. Remind yourself that all feelings want to leave. So just welcome them up and allow them to be there, just for right now. Notice what's been getting your attention. Notice what's been getting your energy. You're just going to allow them to be there even more. Sometimes we have the tendency of looking away from our feelings, of escaping them. Maybe we have a knee-jerk reaction and we hate our feelings. But right now we're going to allow them to be there for one moment. We're checking and seeing. See if you're identifying with those thoughts, those feelings, those stories, those judgments. We sometimes identify them as if they're us. And if this is the case, can you just decide right now to let go of these identifications? And let's just label them what they really are. They're just energy. Feelings are energy. Thoughts are energy. So let go of the identification that this energy is you. And let go of this identification even more. Now, just allow yourself to open up and feel what it feels like to just open up to beingness, to consciousness, to pure awareness, without the thoughts, without the feelings, without the stories. The real you. Check and see what you feel when you open up to beingness, to be in harmony with pure consciousness. And try and open up some more, and even more. Now check and see if there's anything that's been going on where you've asked yourself, how do I? How do I become a good releaser? How do I get what I want? How do I manifest my goals? How do I let go? Any how do I that you have is a good indicator that you're asking something outside of yourself. So check and see, who are you asking? And what you'll notice is that you're asking your mind. And the whole business of trying to figure it out is just a huge block, a huge obstacle. So check right now. See if you've been asking your mind, how do I? Now, if you're asking that, if you're figuring it out, your mind doesn't know. It doesn't have an answer. And actually, what it just makes you feel is disapproval. Disapproval about yourself for not knowing. And over and over and over. How do I? And if you notice, the answer that you always ask yourself, how does beating myself up help me? Why do I do this to myself? And it's you who's beating yourself up. And so this is a time to choose a different direction. Could you decide to move in another direction? In a direction that's positive. It never hurts to be positive. Could you let go of disapproving of yourself? And could you let go of disapproving of yourself even more? And could you let go of disapproving of yourself even more and even more? And can you let go of disapproving of yourself even more? This is a decision. It's a decision to move you into positivity. Check in and see how you feel. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel just a little better? And that's an indicator that you're moving in the right direction. So now, can you give yourself some approval just because? Could you send yourself even more approval? And would you give yourself even more approval? Really pull up this image, flooding yourself with approval and more approval. And could you love yourself? Could you love yourself even more? And notice where approval comes from. And notice how it feels when you give it to yourself. It comes from you. And now check and see if there's any wanting going on. Let's start with any wanting control. See if you've been asking your mind how to be in control. It's a wanting, lacking feeling. And you'll notice what comes to mind immediately is an out of control picture. Could you let go of wanting control right now so that you can have it? And would you let go of wanting control so that you can have it even more? And which feels nicer? Knowing that you already have control, or feeling that lacking, wanting feeling? Could you let go of any lingering, wanting control? Can you decide to just let it go, that wanting feeling? And you'll notice that if you really let go of wanting, you'll fall into that having feeling. Now check and see. Does it feel more like you have control? And if not, it means that you're still wanting. So who is this up to? And if it's up to you, can you just decide right now to let go of any wanting so that you can have? Now check and see. Does it feel like you have? Like you have control? And now just allow that having control feeling to expand. Can you allow it to expand even more? And even more. Just open up and allow yourself to feel that harmony with beingness. Beingness always has control. Allow yourself to feel 100% in control for one moment. Just one moment. Let go of resisting it. Allow yourself to feel that connection. And now check and see if there's any wanting approval going on. Wanting approval is a lacking approval feeling, and it's a lacking approval picture. It's the idea that you need to go get approval from someone else. So just for right now, can you let go of wanting approval so you can move into having it? Can you let go of wanting approval even more so that you can recognize that you already have approval? And check and see which feels nicer. Knowing that you are love, that you have approval already, or this whole idea that you need to go get it from someone else. Could you let go of any remaining wanting approval and simply have it? And if there's any more wanting approval hiding there, go ahead and welcome it up. So you can let go of that 100% of that wanting, lacking feeling and fall right into having. And check and see. Does it feel more like you have approval? And can you allow that having approval feeling to expand? Just open up Open up some more. And you can feel in harmony with beingness. And beingness is 100% love and approval. Let yourself feel this connection. And let go of resisting it. And feel it even more. Feel the love that you are. And allow it to expand. And some more. Now check and see if there's any feelings of survival going on. Any insecure feelings, unsafe feelings, feelings that you need to protect yourself, fearing, worrying, doubting. These are all survival states. It's a wanting safety, wanting security feeling. Could you let go of wanting to be safe so that you can recognize that you're already safe, you're already secure? And would you let go of wanting safety so you can have it? Or would you rather go through life feeling that insecure, unsafe, I need to survive feeling? Or would you rather know that you're already safe and secure and live life to the fullest? Could you let go of any remaining wanting safety so that you can recognize that you already have it? And now check and see. Does it feel more like you have safety? Or are you still wanting to be safe? And remember, is there any more wanting? Who is this up to? It's up to you. Could you just decide to let go 100% of wanting so that you can allow yourself to know that you already have safety, already have security? And now, just allow that feeling of being safe, of having safety and security, and allow that feeling to expand. And allow it to expand even more. Open up. Feel that connection with beingness. And if you open up to receive it, it's right there. It's a willingness to open, to trust. It's courageousness. Allow yourself to connect with that safe and secure feeling with beingness. Know that you know that you know that you are safe already. And allow this feeling to expand even more. And even more. And now just go ahead and bring up anything that your noisy mind is saying. Whatever it's noisy about, see if there's any frustration, maybe some sadness, maybe some anger. Just go ahead and bring it up. And remember that all feelings want to go, but they need your permission. So allow yourself to feel whatever it is, and remember it's just energy. It's not the truth. It's just energy coming up so it can leave. Now, could you just let go? Let go of these feelings right over to beingness. Just allow yourself to be one with them. Whatever that feeling is, let go of resisting it. Let go of being separate from it. And allow yourself to be one. Go ahead and surrender even more. It just requires your permission, your willingness. Surrender over to beingness. Beingness is always there. And check and see what you're experiencing. See if you're experiencing the feeling of being lighter, more peaceful, loving. You may be experiencing spaciousness, maybe even emptiness. Maybe sometimes we feel nothingness as a wonderful feeling. Remember that we have a choice to live our life in service to the ego, which will always be focusing on strategizing for some survival. But that's only because of the programming that we've done in our past. We've programmed these survival feelings in, and we weren't discriminating. Or instead of living our life in service of the ego, we could decide to live our life in service of beingness and trusting and loving in harmony. But we have to make the decision to let go. We move from one thought, we move our attention in the direction of beingness. And it's up to us. Remember that it's up to us. No one can think our thoughts for us, and no one can think our feelings for us. So it's up to you, it's up to me, and we make a decision.